Many families are facing a summer of uncertainty when it comes to feeding their kids.
And for that reason, we team up with United Food Bank every year, and Caribe is live in Mesa, helping kick off our Summer of a Million Meals campaign. And I know you're having a good time out there, and the numbers are going up. Hello, Caribe.
Yeah, yes, Trey. It's going great. Mark and Troy, yes, everything's going great. We're outside now. The volunteers are inside. But as you guys know, the United Food Bank, it is a lifeline for people, especially for those who are living out in remote and rural areas. And last month, something new happened. The mobile pantry food distribution launched. And as 12 News journalist Jade Cunningham explains, it's already been a life-changing difference.
In the San Carlos Apache Reservation, food doesn't come easy.
Yes, there is a lot of food scarcity and insecurity here.
The one grocery store for some can be a 25 or 30-mile drive.
And if they don't drive, then they walk. They don't walk the 30 miles, but they'll hitchhike or find a way.
So last month, when the United Food Bank truck arrived for its mobile pantry distribution,
That certain day they had potatoes, tomatoes, avocados, cucumbers, beans.
peace of mind was delivered.
It gives the parents a great sense of joy and pride when they take these boxes home and they prepare those meals for their children. Getting fresh produce is a luxury.
We were giving oranges away at one of our first distributions, and just seeing the look on the kid's face.
David Gonzalez coordinates United Food Bank's mobile distributions, an initiative to reach communities often left behind.
Right now our heavy emphasis is going to be in Pinal and Gila County, but we also service Navajo and Apache counties as well.
It's new and needed.
We typically build these orders anticipating that at least 250 individuals will come out. And the first distribution, we hit that number very fast.
On the San Carlos Apache Reservation,
One family here could be 18 to 20 people. And so they have their own, siblings and children, but they have grandmothers and uncles.
nearly 300 families were fed.
It shows that the need's only growing, especially nowadays with the price of living as a whole is skyrocketing, whether it be with gas, and not only with the gas prices, that's also driving up the price of groceries, and just the overall quality of life is getting more and more expensive day by day.
Gonzalez is already looking to the future of mobile distribution.
I already have my eyes set to being able to expand this and get into as many rural communities as I can, just to try to help fight hunger and get all those people fed that clearly need this assistance.
Which is why donations, he says, are more important than ever. So they're trucks.
So we're trying to go once a month.
And the hearts of those they serve stay full.
We make this world better by feeding our people and not having them survive, but having them thrive and feeding them with hope.
Because in these communities, every bit of help goes a long way. Jay Cunningham, 12 News.
All right, Jade, thank you. And we have Mandy Hodge. She is the Director of Community Engagement of Mobile Distribution. Hi, Mandy. Tell us, what is a mobile distribution?
Yeah, so short and sweet, a mobile distribution is when we take one of our big 18-wheeler trucks, we load it up with as much food as we can put in there. That's everything from fresh produce and dairy to our shelf staples, which are rice, beans, canned goods, kind of like the things we're packing inside today, our emergency food bags. We take them out to one of our rural community partners, and we essentially set up a grocery store in a parking lot. Families can come through in their cars and we load the food right up for them.
That is amazing. And we've got these boxes here. Tell us what these are and how people can get involved with these.
Yeah, so these are our food drive boxes. They're designed to be something that, you can easily take around, put in your car, move around. They hold up to 50 pounds of food. But these kind of boxes help just encourage donations from the community. So any donations that we get, we can contribute back out.
All right, well, let's get back to the difficulties for people who are living out in those remote areas. What are the biggest challenges for them?
Yeah, so a couple things come to mind. First and foremost is our rural neighbors live in food deserts. Arizona is obviously a geographic desert, but a food desert is when you live further away from a food retailer or a grocery store. In the Metro Phoenix area, we pass 10 and just a mile away from us. Further out, you may be 10, 20, 30 miles from a grocery store, and so that makes access to food more difficult. A second thing that comes to mind is just, increasing food insecurity in rural areas. It's a big issue.
Yeah, and It really is a big issue in every area. Yeah. All right, Mandy, thank you so much. And of course, the volunteers, Mark and Troy, they're inside. They've been at it now for about an hour or so. They still have 2 hours to go. So they're getting a little bit tired and they're getting a little bit hungry. And we have another corporate sponsor that's going to provide them with some dinner to keep them going for the next couple of hours. So we'll be telling you more about that coming up in our next hit. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Yeah, volunteers, corporate sponsors, and all of our viewers. That's the magic trio right there.
Right. And the volunteers, like an army, march on their stomachs. So I'm glad they're getting fed because they're in there working hard.
Yeah. Yeah, they are working hard, guys. And I do want to remind everyone again, the QR code there on your screen. Just put your phone up to it with the camera. It'll send you directly to a link where you can donate there. If you want to talk to someone in person, you can call 480-398-4499.
All right, let's get those phones ringing. All right, Caribe, thanks.